It's very easy to overreact to the beginning of a new NHL season, and we're still at that point in the season where everything is probably an overreaction, but at what point in the season does the narrative shift from, okay, this team is just off to a slow start, to genuine concern that they may just be bad? I feel like we're kind of getting to that point already when it comes to the Edmonton Oilers. I think it is valid to be extremely concerned about this team at this point. Last night, the New York Rangers handed the Oilers their fourth consecutive loss. Edmonton now drops to 1-5-1 on the season, 7th in the Pacific. Thankfully for them, San Jose is awful, so they're not dead last in the division. They are now 0-2 without their captain Connor McDavid in the lineup, and they are digging themselves into quite the deep hole to start the season. Last night's loss to the Rangers had to be an extremely frustrating one for the Oilers, as I think they played pretty well. They probably deserved a better fate in this one. Stuart Skinner stopped 29 of 32 shots, which isn't anything special, but considering the kind of goaltending Edmonton has got early on this season, you'll take that performance. And yet the Oilers weren't even able to get on the scoreboard as they were blanked by 37-year-old Jonathan Quick, who in 2 starts this season for the Rangers has been phenomenal. It feels like everything that could go wrong for the Edmonton Oilers right now is going wrong. Of course, you have the McDavid injury, the goaltending hasn't been good enough, the defense hasn't been good enough, the offense at 5-on-5 hasn't been good enough. There's just absolutely nothing clicking for this Edmonton Oilers team right now, with the exception of their power play, which currently ranks 8th best in the league. Big surprise there. Their big free agent signing that everybody was excited about, Connor Brown, everybody clamored and said that this could be the steal of the offseason. They're reuniting Connor Brown and Connor McDavid. They played together in junior. They're going to be just as good together in the NHL. And through 7 games, Connor Brown is pointless. And not only has he not been productive and not been able to find the score sheet, he's been downright bad and a net negative for the Oilers when he's on the ice. Again, it feels like everything that could go wrong for this Oilers team right now is going wrong. It would be different if the Oilers had this record, but there was a lot of positive takeaways. They were playing the right way and the results just weren't there. But that obviously has not been the case. This team is not playing the right way. There isn't a whole lot of positive takeaways from their games night in and night out. Everybody in that locker room knows that they need to be better. Darnell Nurse made these comments post-game after last night's defeat at the hands of the New York Rangers. He said, "We got to be better, like to a man." Simple as that. That's dialogue everyone knows. It's easy to point fingers and whatnot. Everyone just look in the mirror at this point and do a whole lot effing better. He also said, "I've been here for 9 years and it's always been the D. For us, we have to be better. We can't be relying on our goaltenders to make 5, 6, 2-on-1 saves a night. Can't be putting our partners and goalies in bad spots, but at the same point, there's 6 guys on the ice at all times, and we gotta be out there helping each other." Maybe a little subtle shot at the forwards there from Darnell Nurse, which I think is warranted, because as much as the defense itself has been bad in terms of the defensemen, the forwards haven't been helping them out either, making their jobs any easier. The Oilers' next game is tomorrow against the Calgary Flames. It is the Heritage Classic. It is the Battle of Alberta, and although it is still very early in the season, it's safe to say this is a massive game for the Oilers. Now, the Flames aren't playing well heading into this Heritage Classic game either, so maybe that'll take some of the pressure off of the Oilers. Nikita Zadorov, Flames defenseman, even came out and apologized to Flames fans after their most recent loss, saying, "We're playing like shit right now." Should be a fascinating outdoor game. I'm really intrigued to see how each of these teams respond, but especially the Edmonton Oilers, because I had a lot higher expectations for them coming into the season than I did the Flames. Oilers fans, I want to know what you guys are thinking, so sound off down below in the comments. What do you think is the problem with this team right now? It's probably going to be more than one thing you're going to list off. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave it a like. That is the best way to show your support. And most importantly, if this was your first time checking out the channel and you want NHL content just like this all year round, hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you all soon.